Thank you.
She even blew you a kiss. Whoa.
Well,
but no dance. We missed the dance.
I know. I wasn't ready. I'm sorry.
Can we start the song from the beginning?
I know it's too much pressure.
Well, and we got to get it on video too.
It's there. You know, we could just. There it is. Oh, she was dancing. Oh, no. Okay, start the song over. Okay,
there we
good.
go. You gotta turn her up real loud, too.
Would you, only because, Mike, it's really the last show, and anyone who's been listening is like, I completely give up. Would you play the other one that's the Run This Town one? I really liked that song.
He even raps to it,
That's the Jay-Z one. It should be there. It should be Jay-Z.
That's right, you do that
with
every
Rihanna.
time.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why you're always like, don't make fun of me for that. I'm like, you can make fun of me for the other one.
Okay. Well, I mostly like making fun of you for the ongoing...
The things that I say, yeah.
The run-ons that never... when it becomes the Joe show.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to the tune.
What's up?
Can't be scared when it goes down.
Say it, Kanye.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. Who's gonna run this town tonight? What's up?
We gonna run this town, except we're done.
And
that's gonna go on YouTube.
That's right. That'll be... No, it's not going on YouTube. I will spike this computer when I get... You're listening to Chaos Radio, Future Radio. This is Worldview Today, and we are talking with our kids. Actually, Dr. Veronica and I are right here with two sets of children each. The third child in each case is much too young, but I'm sure very sensible. And so we are here talking with some great people. We have special guests. Now, Joshua, hold on, I have to introduce you. Okay. So we've got special guests here. We've got two guests that haven't been on the radio here before that I'm very excited about. We have got Sophia and Anna are here. How are you girls?
Good.
I'm so glad that you're here, and you have such lovely dresses. I wish the people listening to this radio could see how pretty your dresses are, but they can't because it's radio, and you can't see on the radio.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Okay, why are you singing? All right, hold on. Okay, and speaking of questions, we also have my kids here, returning veterans of radio, Anna and Joshua. We've got two Annas here. So
Right.
Anna Johnson and Anna Mepper.
Oh, very good. Of course, that was Anna. Right, but I have to talk on the mic too, buddy, so I have to do okay. So here's your chair. So anyway, we want to ask you a question, kids. But now we're gonna ask Johnson's first, okay? We want to talk. Now, there's a special holiday coming up soon, and I want to know, Sophia or Anna, do either of you know what special holiday is coming up? St. Patrick's Day has occurred. What a lucky holiday for us to talk about. A great holiday. St. Patrick, one of my heroes. So St. Patrick's Day has just passed. Hold on. So what's another holiday that's coming up real soon on Sunday? This Sunday, special holiday. Easter is coming up. We're excited about that. Now, what is Sophia? What's your favorite part about Easter?
Having candy.
Candy is a cultural part. You too, Anna. Also, candy is your. What's your favorite kind of Easter candy?
All the kinds of dessert.
All the kinds of desserts, right? That's great. Okay, Sophia, what's some of your favorite candy? Yeah.
Blue jelly beans.
Blue jelly beans. Now that's exciting. We're gonna have to find out more about blue jelly beans. That's fine. So let's ask some more questions about candy. Now, Anna Meverden, what are some of your favorite Easter candy?
I gotta say, I love chocolates. So
Chocolate
bunnies.
Chocolate bunnies. Yes, and Joshua, a resident polite and transparent person. What's your favorite kind of candy, buddy?
Dr. Pepper jelly beans.
Oh.
Wow. So chocolate, desserts, blue jelly beans, and Dr. Pepper jelly beans are some of our favorites. That's cool.
Yep.
I want to know. So what makes Easter special? Now candy makes Easter special, but there is something that's like the most special part about Easter, and I know that all four of you know about it, right? Okay, and Easter bunnies are fun, and they can be real special. But what's the most special thing about Easter? What happened?
God rose again.
Right. That's right. That's right. Now, specifically, what was it? Who is it that rose again? Someone died on the cross.
Jesus.
Jesus. Very good there, little Anna. I appreciate that. And Sophia, why did Jesus die on the cross?
Because he was the Son of God.
That's right.
And
He was
did
the
it
Son
for
of
our
God,
sins.
and he did it for our sins. Very good, Anna.
Because he
That's
loved
right.
us a whole bunch.
Because
more than we can imagine.
That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Now he died on the cross, and that part's kind of the a sad part of it. Except that the happy part is that he forgives our sins. But that's not the end of the story, is it? Now, Josh, what happened? Jesus died on the cross, and then he stayed dead forever, right?
No.
No, wait, you can't just shake your head, bud. You gotta.
No.
He was, yes, that's right, Sophia. He raised from the dead, and can just anybody rise from the dead?
No, he
No.
was almost actually the only person who could rise from the dead.
He was the only one that could raise himself from the dead, right?
Yep. He did it in 3 days, right after he got crucified.
That's right. That's right. And so we celebrate Easter, and I want to know what are some fun things that maybe you do with your family. And this is a question for my kids too. What are some fun things you do as a family to help celebrate Easter and remember what Jesus did on the cross and when he came back to life?
I know.
Yeah, Josh.
I know the favorite part when he was still on the cross.
Your favorite part of when he was still on the cross? What's that part?
One of the Roman soldiers believed in Jesus.
Oh, good.
Well, he started to.
He did start to. That's right. What happened there? Do you really know that story, Sophia? No,
Well,
that's all right. But you knew that part, and that's good. What do you remember, Anna?
That's right after he was on the cross and he was about to die. He said, "This man is guilty. I should have believed in him." So and he bent on his knees, and I think he bowed down to God.
Oh, he said the guy isn't guilty. He's actually, yeah, he was a righteous man. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. That's good. I'm glad you were thinking of that, because, Josh, I thought you were going in a little bit of a different direction about your favorite part in the story with the Roman soldiers. But we didn't go there, and that's good. But that's another part. You can read about that in the book of Luke and John, I believe. So, so what else? So what are some fun things you do as a family for Easter? What's some of your favorite things? Yeah.
I know. Oh, wait for it Easter, but while we're sleeping,
Yeah.
we go to our other grandparents' house for an Easter lunch, and our all of our uncles, but not all of our aunts. One of our aunts lives in New York City, so she can't actually come.
Right. Okay. That's right.
But
It's fun
we
to
have
kind
a
of-
really big turkey or something, and it's really good. And we have a whole bunch of other things.
That's
And I almost get stuffed from all of that because it's so good.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. How about Johnson girls? What's a fun thing you do as a family around Easter time?
I like to look around for eggs before it starts, and then when it starts, I would run to that egg and get it.
You mean in an Easter egg hunt?
Oh,
I
Easter egg
love
hunts are fun. So
those.
what you do is you like to get ready and you like to see which egg you're gonna get first. So you kind of scope it out, you plan it. This is your prey, and you're about to bring down this Easter egg, and you just go right for it.
And I just remember another time when I did that.
Yeah, tell me about that time.
It was a blue egg.
It was a blue egg. I was just about to ask you if you remember the color, and I was certain that you would. It was a blue egg, and what happened? Where was this blue egg?
This was in Virginia, and it was hiding in a plant.
So the egg was in the state of Virginia, and you found it hiding in a plant.
Nice.
That's fantastic. Now, what kind of plant did you find it in?
Like a green plant or dry.
That That is awesome.
with her hands. Yes, it looks remarkably like an iris.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. That's very Easter.
What is an Irish? Irish.
Well, Irish St. Patrick, right?
No.
We're going back there. No.
It's a tall flower and kind of frilly.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Tie.
Yeah, and actually we're kind of excited because we're now near extended family. So this is their first Easter with Grandma and Grandpa, and all the aunts and uncles.
Even cousins. Today it's fun today to meet the Johnsons, huh?
I think so.
Right. Yes. Thank you. That's really good. Okay, so Anna, do you have something else you want to mention? No, you can't pat on the microphone, buddy. Okay. That's all right. You know that you're forgiven. You know why? Because of Easter. Because Jesus Christ forgave us all, so I can forgive you for patting on the microphone. Don't do it again. All right. What else? You want to do something silly? It's okay. If you want to do something silly on the microphone, you do it right now, because this is pandemonium kid time. So, whatever you think. That's great. Did you hear yourself do that? It make you kind of laugh a little bit to do that? Make crazy sounds?
She was actually dancing to the Coldplay in her mind. She was recalling the distorted bass there.
Yes. Okay, so we've got fun Easter stuff. We're talking about candy and the differences between boys and girls. And okay, so now who here likes to wear Easter dresses? Like a special Easter dress. Okay, that's good. 3 hands went up. Okay.
I do.
So what do you know what kind of Easter dress you're gonna wear and what it looks like?
I do.
What is it? Yeah.
I'm gonna wear my party dress.
You're gonna wear your party dress. What color is your party dress?
Light pink, and light pink is my favorite color.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I do know that, and I love that about you. It's very fun. All right, Anna.
My other grandma, she got me this really pretty flower dress and a purple hat. And I'm gonna wear those 2 things together.
That is super cool.
Church.
That's awesome. Sophia, do you have a dress you're planning to wear? You do? And what color is it?
A light pink and dark pink. There's a ribbon on it, a dark pink ribbon. Can I tell you what Easter shirt I'm gonna wear?
Yeah, tell me about your Easter shirt, Josh. Yeah. I was about to ask you if you have an Easter dress you're gonna wear. No. Yeah, no, right. Okay, what are you gonna wear? Yeah, Josh, what are you gonna wear?
Nothing at all.
I don't know anymore.
Okay, yeah.
He might wear something that's buttoned and has stripes like my dad.
That makes sense. You know, I don't know what I'm going to wear for Easter either, so I'm sure I'll find out though.
You haven't been planning it for like months?
No, nope, I'm not doing that at all. Now, okay, so right before we start getting ready to close up here in a little bit, what's something if there's somebody who didn't know about what Jesus did on Easter, how would you tell them what he did so that they would know how much he loves them? You would say ow. Okay, Josh would say ow, which is true, because sin is painful, and God can forgive you of that. So that's good. What else?
I am pulling my hair.
Okay, all right, we're done. What would you say? What would you tell them, Sophia?
Easter is great.
That's good.
I know what I would
Wonderful. That's great. Anna, what would you say?
I would say that he died on the cross, but he loved us so much that he did that, and then he rose again. Then he rose on the 3rd day.
And do you have to do anything to make God? Hey, little Anna, one sec, bud. One sec. Little Anna, do you have to do anything to make God love you?
When I obey him.
It is good to obey God, but He loves us. He loves us no matter what, right?
Yeah.
That's right. What do you think, Josh?
I really love him.
And you really love Him. Oh, that's good. That's good. We're glad to hear that. What do you think, bud?
Just because I really like him.
That's good. That's wonderful. All right. Well, we're going to be coming up on a break, so kids, thanks so much for hanging out with us. That was a lot of fun.
Are we gonna do another one, Daddy?
Bye-bye. CastleRockRadio.com.
Are we gonna